let's get to the point. Drugs are just masking the symptoms. We talked about this nearly in every video. When you go to the doctor and you have, for example, a burnout or you're not feeling well, they don't ask you why. Did you have any life change events or anything that bother you right now? No, they write the prescription, and the drugs, as I said, the drugs are masking the symptoms because they are not going deeper in it. They write you a prescription, give you the, I call them happy pills or painkiller or whatever they have, without going deeper to find the, how you want to say, to find the reason why you are not feeling well at the moment. So that's why they say only drugs. And when I say drugs, I mean the prescription medication or the over-the-counter medication. That's what I call drugs. Can cure or treat a disease. These are the words from the pharmaceutical. Medical plants are used in herbal medicine for hundreds of years, and only traditional knowledge about herbs and experience with various plants are made to find the cure beside the drugs for alternative medicine and herbs in form of tinctures. Hi, Ken.
Hello, all together.
In form of tinctures or pills or even teas. So even herbs are really cure diseases that traditional medicine cannot. We as herbalists can never ever say, because as soon as an herb can cure a disease, it's called a drug. And at this point, we as a herbalist, we cannot sell drugs because right now the FDA is not testing or official telling the truth, because all the herbs and the herbal alternative medicine is called supplement, food supplement. And therefore the FDA said, and this is not just here in the States, we made our research, it's in Europe the same. They say supplements, food supplements, that's not our resource, or we don't want to do any researches, because then this would be out of our herbalist area, because we cannot sell herbs. They are curing diseases, because the FDA said then it's a drug, and this is something a doctor can do, a pharmacist can do, but not an herbalist, right?
Right, right. And in Europe too, there's been a lot of studies done, in the USA too, mostly in universities and herbalist schools. They do research, but just a little example here, and I printed it out for myself. This was over in Europe, okay? They did 5,918 studies of different herbal remedies. From those that were then studied and brought to a panel of, I'm assuming, doctors, scientists, and
Yeah, all the good paid people.
yeah, they don't work with this herbal medicine, okay? They just read and they make their own vision out of it, okay? But the records seen then for those 5,900, they only seen 3,002 of them, okay? They decided then to review 1,742 of them, okay? And the reports included studies, only 1,517, but did not want to make any recommendations. Now, the studies for these were mostly financed from higher up companies. The way they studied it and everything is very complicated. Um, you can't study herbal medicine as you can study a pharmaceutical drug. And I understand that. You can't. It's two different things. One is chemically made up, but we have to imagine that chemical was first made up from a natural herb, and that's the biggest joke about it.
Yeah.
So the scientists or the people studying drugs really know where the mother of that drug came from.
And that's one of the reasons why the pharmaceutical, like here in the States as well as in Europe, we found out they will not tell you the truth, even as an alternative medicine, because yeah, it's always money, money, money. So
Asian studies been done in Asian, like in Chinese medicine and everything. These studies are recognized
Yeah.
from the countries.
This is the Chinese medicine. This is like our herbal medicine. They have different herbs they are using, but they are very knowledgeable. And the people in Asia, they are, yeah, I would say they are more involved in alternative medicine than it is here. Take, for example, if you have autoimmune disease, and the pharmaceutical drugs can provide temporary relief. They often come with a long list, I would say a book, of the side effects, and don't address, I said this earlier, address the underlying cause. And what about mental health? Mental health, I said to the beginning, if you have a burn down or you are just like a little bit of depression or anxiety, they give you the happy pills. They don't ask, why is there any change in your life? They give you the happy pills, prescription, you take it, and you're wondering about all the side effects. Not thinking about, or the doctor is not telling you, this is different in Europe, even if it's from the FDA, it's a different company called in Europe. You can find doctors in Europe, they say, okay, we have this here, but alternative, you can try this and this. So we are here in America far, far away from this. There are so many other herbs, like turmeric has potent anti-inflammatory compounds that have been shown to reduce symptoms of arthritis and other inflammatory diseases. Or we can follow up with ashwagandha. Ashwagandha has been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and even improve sleep quality. Ginger is an anti-inflammatory properties that can aid digestion and reduce nausea. This is just an herb, but the doctor will not say, okay, you can take this, alternative, we have this. This is not going to happen. And most of the people, sad enough, they trust the doctors here, and if the doctor said you have to take this, oh yeah, there are side effects, then I have another drug for you, they take it. They trust more in the doctors because they grew up like this, I would say. It's in your mind. The doctor said you have to take this, this helps you, and you said, I will do that.
And there's a great song out there, but I can't mention it really because I don't know the author, but it's even called "And the Doctor Said." Yeah. There's good videos about people have reproduced that music into their own videos, and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Maybe have a look.
And we shared a couple of experience from from our customer, from our clients. There is one, for example, she had really depression, and she was taking the drugs from the doctor, and she was sick and tired of all the side effects and how she are feeling. So she started to take passion flower and kava. And with the time being, she was able to reduce, or even, I don't want to say put the medication in the trash, but put it aside and just took the herbs that helps her with anxiety and depression. There are tons of studies, as Ken already said, that are giving you the information when you Google it or take a little bit search over the internet. You see there are even lists from medication from the doctor, drugs, and the alternative medicine with the same effect without the side effects, who can help you. Sure, it takes a little bit longer. The drugs from the doctor, you take one and, I don't know, 10 minutes later, half an hour later, you think you are healed.
Yeah, but just remember, 3 weeks later, you may have liver problems or kidney problems or things like that too. Yeah. That have to be looked in. Oh, we have something for that. And that's the biggest problem right there, the side effects.
Yeah, because it's taking one pill, you need another pill for the side effects, and then another pill. So we in Germany would say domino effect. You know, when the dominoes are like this and one is falling, dun, 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 dun. So this is in our eyes. The thing what the doctor's doing with you. Give this, but you need this and this and this and this.
Yes, and of course in herbal medicine, there's more than one herb that can help you for a certain illness or sickness or disease. And some people would say, well, my body doesn't react good on that one. Okay, that's where you go to your herbalist and ask, what else could I take instead of this? I'm not feeling comfortable. The side effect may be diarrhea. Just saying, maybe diarrhea. Okay, the herbalist, your master herbalist or your herbalist can determine, well, we have 2 other ones that have work there too on that basis.
Yeah, and we just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alternative medicine just for an example for you, so you can see what would be the right herb instead of the drugs you can get over the counter or from the doctor. We are talking here, for example, painkiller, And painkiller, when you go over the counter or from the doctor, most of the time you would get ibuprofen, aspirin, or Tylenol. As herbs, we can offer you the alternative with white willow bark and wild lettuce. These are these are just two alternative painkiller, but on herbal base. So here we have tinctures. Allergies are a big thing when the summer is going into fall, or the other way around, all the pollen or whatever flying around. The knowing drug over the counter, I think it's over the counter, is Claritin. And we have here for allergies, for example, we have stinging nettle. So this will help you with allergies like it is with Claritin, without being in, with the side effects, being in a cloud or whatever you call it. So for mental health, earlier we talked about the doctor will give you, and I just took one out of the tons of mental health drugs the doctor will give you. The most known one is Xanax. Xanax is highly addictive. You are coming down with Xanax. We never took Xanax or anything, but from our customer we heard Xanax as highly addictive. You are in a cloud. It's covering your mental health issue without going deeper in, from a special doctor. Maybe you talk to them. No, if you go to your normal doctor, oh yeah, you're down, Xanax, here we are. So alternative we have, and I put at least 5 from all of them out. Good alternative for Xanax is, for example, kava, passion flower, lemon balm, hopes, and valerian. These are just 5 alternative mental health tinctures on an herbal base who can help you as the same way Xanax will help you. Yes, as Ken said, it takes a little bit longer until your body is adjusting to the tinctures, to the herbal tinctures, because they are not so strong like the hammer you can get like Xanax.
Which is, other side around, healthier for your body too.
Of course.
And it gives you the time to go in deeper with a specialist to find out, why am I having this problem?
Yeah, or maybe you sign up for a yoga class, for example, to relax, to find your inner, to find, more or less to look inside of your body, relax, and see something is not right, and you will find it out without covering. So the next one were antibiotics, and the most known antibiotic you get from the doctor is penicillin. And if you take, you know that if you take too long or too often penicillin, your body will say, I don't care, penicillin, I don't react anymore, because the body was so used to it, it doesn't help anymore. Here we have, for example, and as I said, just 2 examples from an alternative to penicillin would be cloves and ginger. Both of them are tinctures, both of them are acting as antibiotics.
And we got to say, there's a lot more antibiotic natural herbs out there.
Yeah.
But this is just examples of a couple.
Yeah. And one of the things the doctor will love to prescribe to you if you have, I don't know, a cough, if we are right now in the season and it stuck and it's not getting away, and the doctor will say, oh, you need steroid. Alternative here, steroid, what they are doing is cortisone. Even if you have something on your skin, you get a cortisone shot or cream or anything, and cortisone is a steroid. Alternative here, we have licorice. Licorice is the answer of cortisone. So again, it takes a little bit longer, but there is, even for cortisone, an alternative for the drugs you get from the doctor. Last but not least, in the season right now, cold, flu, and whatever is flying around at the moment. And the known thing, the doctor or over the counter, is Tamiflu, and I don't even know this, Rabivab. So these are the things the doctor over the counter you can get. Alternative here, we have mullein, very, very good mullein tincture, and you can even give us to the children. We have echinacea, and we have goldenrod. These are just a couple of examples that herbal medicine really, we don't even say, cure diseases that drugs can't. It's hard. We cannot say cure. We cannot say cure, but it helps. It would be a good alternative to the drugs you get from your doctor. It helps, because otherwise, if it would be curing, then it would be a drug, not a food supplement anymore. And then we, as a herbalist, we cannot sell it anymore or make it anymore, because then we would be behind bars, because this is a no-no and it's illegal. So it was a little bit a lot of information, but we thought it's important to know there are alternative medicine, herbal medicine that can help you with the disease or with the illness you have at the moment, or you have it all year round. We don't know. Alternative you can try out. You should not go and trash the medication from the doctor.
No, never
May
do
you
that.
should go ahead and talk to your doctor and said, okay, can I start using these herbs beside the drugs you gave me, and how would you say, wine it off?
Wine it off.
Wine it off. And if your doctor is a cool man, he would say, yeah, go ahead and try it. Otherwise, try it on your own, but never ever just trash the medication from the doctor. You cannot do this because your body is maybe already used to it. And if you said, zip, now you don't get it anymore, here you get a herb, your body maybe said, okay, now I have the withdrawal from the drugs from the doctor, and it's too complicated. You cannot do that.
And that's the same thing if you're taking multiple different medications from the doctor for different symptoms, a lot of different symptoms. You really have to talk with your doctor about taking natural medicine. Yes, they can affect each other. So be very careful there, unless you find a really good doctor that says, well, if you wind down only with, say, 3 drops a day of this and 2 drops a day of natural medicine, give that a balance. We'll watch it for a week or something, see how it goes. It really has to be done slow. But for, I would say, like me, I don't take any medication.
Turmeric.
I take turmeric, which is not a medication. It's a food supplement. I take magnesium, okay, which is, again, a food supplement. Yeah, and if I need anything here for a cold or a nose, stuffy nose, I use this here. I do not run to the pharmacy and take that because I know all the side effects. The worst side effect I ever had with one medication was I had diarrhea. Okay, don't tell anybody. But we tried something else out then and it worked better. Yes.
Yeah, most of the time you will get diarrhea from antibiotics slash penicillin or whatever. So, yeah, years ago, it was a lesson, but I mean, we would not trash a medication because you can get diarrhea if it helps. At this time, as I said, years ago, we weren't so knowledgeable about herbs and everything. Of course, I have my over 40 years experience, but at this time we are not 40 years together. This would be amazing. So at this time
30.
no, we have 30 years together and silver wedding next year. 25 years, whoop whoop. And we are looking forward to the next 25 years. So
Yes, we are.
we will get 120. You will see. We are coming
With
here.
you all together.
We are sitting here in the wheelchair, a little bit shaky, but we will still explain you about the herbs and the positive things about herbs. Watch this. But coming to an end, as we always say, and now you understand why we have to say it, because otherwise, if you don't, yeah, it's for our own liability. I'm not a doctor, or we are not doctors. I'm your master herbalist with over 40 years experience. And what we are sharing here are our own experience, friends, family, customer. And we will never, ever give you any medical advice, because after this video, you understand why this is so important and why we say it over and over and over again. But we have to, and we will.
It was never our intention to put any name, make any name bad of any medication out there. But we had to name some popular medications so that you understand where we're coming from.
No, we are not saying Tylenol is bad,
No.
or we're saying Claritin is bad, or Xanax is bad. We are giving you the
An
alternative, the alternative medicine on the herbal base. And yeah, we don't.
We would have to say the alternative supplement, not medication.
Or supplement. Food supplement for Xanax is Kava, for example.
Yeah.
So, but you know what we are talking about. So, and we are not earning any money to make any commercial for the drugs,
No.
and we will not. No, that's not our area. All right.
But because we won't see you, I think when this comes out,
It's
New
already
Year.
2025.
Yes. So we wish you a little bit in the back there. Happy 2025. May all your dreams come true.
Stay healthy and stay, happy and being excited what 2025 will bring for you. Always stay positive and don't listen to the negative news and everything. Stay positive. Enjoy your life. All right?
Yep. But till then,
Love and light.
love and light.
Ken and Ute. And we said bye-bye. Happy 25.